Dave Vasko. I'm Director of Advanced Technology at Rockwell Automation. I'm responsible for research labs and global product standards and regulations within Rockwell. Rockwell's vision of smart manufacturing is the connected enterprise. We've used this term over the last couple of years, but the truth is that many of these concepts have been around for decades. Talking about taking this shop floor, linking it to the top floor, linking it to your supply chain and your demand chain. Now, many of you are at different points in this journey. You may be integrating your plants, you may be integrating different plants together, you may be synchronized with your supply chain. You may be adopting technology, you may be making decisions not to adopt some technologies. I'm going to share some of the experiences we and our customers have had in this journey of realizing the connected enterprise. Just a brief explanation of Rockwell, a little description of Rockwell. So in Rockwell, we are the largest company dedicated to industrial control and automation. We've been in business for 112 years. We've had the pleasure of serving our customers, and it's really a intense focus on innovation, demand expertise in our verticals, and a culture of inclusion and integrity and responsibility, corporate responsibility. Part of our passion is really an unwavering focus and listening to our customers and providing solutions for them which serve their business challenges. So let's talk about the connected enterprise. The connected enterprise is about rapid value creation for the customers. We've heard a lot of terms about emerging technologies, and these emerging technologies are supporting this. Things like big data analytics and connected networks or converging networks, the cloud technologies, virtualization, visualization, mobility are all supporting this. And it's really caused an inflection point for the connected enterprise, where now we're able to achieve benefits from this. Benefits for unplanned downtime by predicting when failures will actually occur. Benefits in reducing inventory because we could predict our supply chain is synchronized and we can predict how much inventory is needed. Benefits in throughput and in quality. And those are just a few. We'll talk about some of the specifics there. Key to this is convergence of IT and OT. The OT world, the operational technology world, is this real-time world. We have controllers and machines and sensors out there, and they're up 24/7, and they have high reliability, safety requirements, security requirements, integrity requirements. They may be serving data up every second, every millisecond, and sometimes every microsecond. You go to the IT world, and it's completely different. It's transactional. You can bring systems down for patches. Data is being served here second, minute, hour, maybe even daily. Very different world, very different politics between these two organizations. At the core of this is actually having an open standard Ethernet network that connects the two together. In most organizations, these two departments don't connect until you get to the C-suite. So we have to work on connecting these, work on converging these, and that's going to be the heart of solving a lot of the problems ahead. So let's talk about some real application and our experiences with applications. So in oil and gas, many operators have assets that are scattered throughout the field. And this requires somebody get in a truck and drive from asset to check on the status. This is how it's done today. If that asset breaks or goes down in between, they don't know about it until the next time they make the trip around. We're working with partners to come up with a real-time solution to not just monitor the status, but performance of these assets. So they can look at their cell phone and actually see what the current status is, no matter where they are, and know what's happening with that particular asset. We're teaming with Microsoft and AT&T to make this happen, and this is real. This is allowing us to see what's happening with that asset as needed, not just on a scheduled basis. Now, Rockwell is an automation supplier, but we're also a manufacturer. We have 20 manufacturing plants. So if we really believe in this, we have to apply it ourselves. We have some 400,000 part numbers. We have orders, actually an average of 200 parts per order. And we build to stock, we build configure to order, and we build engineer to order. We've applied these same concepts internally, and I'd like to share the results with you and what we've learned. In connecting our enterprise, we're able to actually see inventory drop from 120 days to 82 days. We're able to see a reduction in cap expenditures by 30%. Delivery from the mid-80s to 96%. Lead times reduced by 50%. Time to want went from 82 to 96%, and all the time improving quality. This resulted in a 4 to 5% year-over-year increase in productivity. So why are we here? We can't do this alone. We talked about partnering with OSIsoft earlier. We talked about Microsoft, AT&T, partnering with Cisco to make these happen. We need to partner to get there. The challenges we're facing are many. And I'm going to call out some. It's difficult to see, but organizational alignment. This is one of the biggest ones. Talking about the politics of organizations and making sure we can work with the IT groups and the OT groups in the plants and make them work together. Talent competency. You have to have talent in order to operate here. There's a lot of talk next door about security and having the security professionals we need. It's not just security. It's having the network professionals. It's having people that can do data analytics. It's having the required talent in the factories of the future. Technology adoption. There's a lot of technologies out there. Many of them are not going to make it. Many of them are going to be very successful. It's a matter of finding which are going to be successful and adopting those. Data security and privacy is a huge factor. Anytime you're taking data out of the manufacturing environment, it needs to be secure, needs to be private, needs to be controlled. And finally, interoperability standards. And that's why we're really so excited to be here with the Smart Manufacturing Leadership Coalition. Having a platform where vendors are able to share information, share applications on this platform, work together to solve problems is very exciting to us. And that's why we're here and happy to be a part of this. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you, David. Brian?